One of Father Josh's favorite things to do is watch movies. I enjoy watching a bunch of movies, and I really got into it because of a great priest that we all know, Father Michael Carnes. Do you guys remember him? Yes, we all remember Father Mike. Who can forget Father Mike? And so Father Mike just loves watching movies. But what he didn't love watching was horror movies, right? I enjoy watching horror movies because of my cousin, who traumatized me when I was 6, 7 years old. He showed me in a car with nowhere to go a very scary movie. And then afterwards, I would still go to his house, and then he would still force me to watch horror movies. And so I was desensitized, and I conquered my fear. And now one of the most scary movies I remember watching was this movie called Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity was this movie where they were filming, just with a regular camcorder, of just a family, just putting it up in their house to see what would happen. Little did they know, it was haunted. And now, what I feel sometimes, whenever I'm living in the rectory, I feel like the place is haunted. Now, I remember recently that I was sleeping. See, I remember sleeping. And I just woke up randomly, like let's say 4 or 5 o'clock. And as I woke up, I'm like, why am I awake? And then out of nowhere, I hear that. I'm like, oh. I was like, no way. What's going on? And then, in the horror movies, you never go and actually see what's going on. What did I do? I broke rule number 1. I turned on the light, and I went to my closet, because that's where the noise came from. And 2 books fell on the floor. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, as a good priest, I got my holy water, and I started praying all the prayers that I could think of, right? Because Casper the Friendly Ghost was not going to get me tonight, all right? And then later on, I'm doing work in my office. I hear creaking. I hear more noise. And so eventually, I stopped paying attention. So, am I saying ghosts are real? Maybe. But are they just souls of purgatory? Or are they just demons liking to mess with Father Josh? Either or, it's okay, because I'm a priest. I can handle it. The gospel today is very special because the Lord had risen. The best friend, right? Jesus had died. But then he just randomly appears to them. He's like, hey guys, peace be with you. And then everyone just looks at him like, who are you? Jesus said, peace be with you. Why are you guys scared? Look at my hands, look at my feet. He's trying to show them that he had truly risen from the dead and that he wasn't a ghost. And one way to prove it to them is for, of course, being able to look at him, being able to touch him, but also Jesus was like, give me something to eat so I can show you that it's truly me. The person that you miss, the person that you're waiting for. I am the Messiah. I am the Son of God, right? The account before this one was the road to Emmaus. It was when the 2 disciples were walking away from Jerusalem, and they only recognized Christ through the breaking of the bread. And so whenever we break bread, whenever we come to Mass, we experience the risen Jesus. Yes, Jesus isn't each and every one of us, but we experience him more fully human and fully divine in the breaking of the bread. Now, if Jesus Christ did not rise from the dead, none of this would be real. None of this would matter. So thank God Jesus had risen from the dead, because it proved to everyone in the world that he truly is the Son of God. So let us never be afraid. Let us never be afraid for whatever goes on in our lives, whether it be ghosts, whether it be demons, whether it be homework, tests, graduation, whatever it may be, whatever you're scared of, whatever the future holds. Never be afraid, because Christ has conquered death. Christ has truly risen from the dead. And he always says to us, be not afraid, peace be with you.